My jacked and athletic protocol. In this video, I'm going to show you guys the things that I do to stay jacked and athletic. And I've broken these things down into three major categories. The weights, which are prioritized for getting the physique along with other things. More scheduled cardio, and then non-scheduled, just messing around, playing around, unscheduled forms of exercise. This is the first time watching me. My name is Sam Hardy, and I'm a young man that has changed my life through a healthy lifestyle, fitness, and mentality being the foundation of my transformation, making my life amazing. And my goal is to help as many people as possible. I'm going to bring you guys along on the stuff that I do. A lot of good stuff. I'm going to break everything down more into detail when we're actually going through the video. But anyway, we're going to start with the gym today. So yeah, let's head to the gym and get it started. So we're here at the gym. We're starting off with the weights. And again, this is the priority to building the physique and being athletic as well. We're going to hit some legs, hypertrophy-based legs. Yeah, going for hypertrophy, we're not trying to push the most amount of weight, but we train to failure. We do low volume, high intensity training, and we just focus on doing the perfect reps to failure. That's my method of training, and I think it will do the best. Let's get into these squats. All right, we're on to the squats, regular squats, focusing on getting that full depth, pausing at the bottom, slow eccentric. We're really just focusing on hypertrophy here, but it gives you the strength. It gives you athleticism. This stuff translates more than people think. A lot of people think of squats as just a purely strength-based movement, and I don't think that's true. I think that it really just depends on how you do the exercises. If you can do the exercise controlled, slowing down the tempo, slowing down the eccentric, which is the bottom part of the movement, if you're not sure what that was, pausing at the bottom to ensure that you're not using momentum, and going to very high intensity while maintaining the good reps. I used to have chicken legs. I used to have horrible leg strength. I used to have horrible leg muscle mass. And doing squats with perfect reps to failure has been the single-handedly biggest thing to get my legs bigger and stronger. And I know that the Smith machine squat and the regular squat are both squat movements. I know it's technically redundant, but I don't think it really matters that much when you have one redundant exercise. And now we're going to hit some hamstrings. Getting that work in. A lot of times people ask me, what keeps you so motivated to train all the time and to live this healthy lifestyle, to really take all this stuff seriously, like eating only all natural foods and working out all the time and getting good sleep? And the answer is, this is the life that I love, and this is the life that I'm trying to expose people to and try to help people live, because I think it's the best life. Having a disciplined, fulfilling, healthy life, I think, is the answer to most almost everything. On these hamstring curls, we're making sure that while we're pushing to failure, that we're not herky jerky and again messing up that form, keeping the good form. I'll finish with the gym now. It's an absolutely beautiful sunset. The weather today was a little off. It was honestly snowing earlier today, which I guess is not abnormal for March in New York, but it's a very nice to see the sun out, to have those orangish skies, orangish clouds in the sunset. In order to get a great physique, to optimize your physique and your athleticism, which again a lot of people make it seem like you can't do that, and I believe that you absolutely can. In order to do that, you are going to want to do your weights before your athletic training. You're going to want to prioritize them because that's really going to make your physique. The athletic stuff will obviously make you more athletic. It'll have health benefits and it may change your physique a little bit, but what's really going to sculpt your physique is the weights. It's a little hard to actually communicate well in that gym. That's not a gym I usually go to. It's a smaller one. It's kind of crowded sometimes, very loud. I have a very simple approach to the gym, and it's what I also teach is just the weight is irrelevant. The weight does not matter. What I do and what I teach and what I've had the best results with is doing low volume, fewer sets than what most people do for your workouts, and taking each set to that failure high intensity level. And with the rep ranges, like I was talking about in the gym with the squats, is that I don't care about the weight. I choose a weight that allows me to do perfect form, great form, keep that form throughout the whole set, and that I fail with between a 5 to 8 rep range, a lower rep range in relative to what some people like to do and relative to like the normal accepted ranges from like 5 to 15. Sometimes people do 20 reps. But I think that 5 to 8 is where the absolute sweet spot is for muscle mass. And I think the strength just comes as a byproduct of that. So tomorrow, you're going to rest up, sleep well, of course. Always sleep maxing. Going to rest up. And then tomorrow, we're going to play some basketball. Do some structured cardio, which for me is going to be basketball tomorrow. So I'm going to rest up. And it's supposed to be really nice tomorrow. So I'm excited for that. My whole thing, whether that's fitness, health, mentality, or I should say just mental health overall, it's all about thriving. For me, what sparked my mission, my transformation, and wanting to help as many people as possible was that I feel like what I realized was that the modern world, the world that we live in today, just not that I'm saying that there's men in black suits that make it intentionally harmful to us, but I think just of what has come, all the technology, just the newer culture, the modern culture, how we act as society is really harmful for our overall health and well-being. And that's my mission, is for me and to help other people thrive in the modern world. Because if you don't try, if it's not a mission, it's not going to happen. If you just act normally in this world, you're not going to wind up thriving. You're not going to wind up being healthy. You're not going to wind up being happy. More people than ever are depressed, anxious, out of shape, unhealthy, not living the life that I want to live. And I know there's many people out there that also don't want to live that life. So that's a little bit more about me. This is all about thriving. Those are my 3 pillars. And fitness, I just think, is so important. It's so crucial. But yeah, I'm going to rest up, get some good Z's. Got some great shot ups. Really enjoyed it. It's really more about the exercise. It's more about getting out. But I do care a little bit how many shots are going in. Not as lean yet. Not very lean yet. I'm still coming off of just like bulking up more and eating all natural animal-based foods. It's so hard to actually overeat and be unhealthy when you're eating whole nutritious foods. You absolutely can still overeat real foods, but I make sure I never do that. Never dirty bulk or anything, but just not too lean right now. But absolutely enjoyed basketball. Absolutely enjoyed being out here. Yes, I played in no shoes, trying to build up the strength of my feet by not wearing them as much as I can. While we're still here, this beautiful park, I love this place. Gonna do my just playing around stuff, which I think absolutely still contributes. Yes, you can be athletic and gain muscle. And no, doing athletic training is not going to just melt away your muscle. Yes, do your workouts first, do your weights first so you're not fatigued. You can progressively overload, you can train to failure and very intensely. But no, make sure you're eating enough, obviously. Your cardio will burn more calories. If you're not eating enough, then yes, you won't gain as much. You may lose weight. That's just why you got to track. When you track, you can make sure that doesn't happen. But now just gonna sprint around. I wanted to work on sprints, get faster in that sense. I've actually haven't lost any of my speed. I think I can still move pretty fast. But I'm gonna do some flips and just work on some running and just enjoy being outside. Just absolutely love it. If you're wondering why I've started getting back into sprinting, I want to just become better at sprinting. I want to just be faster. But there's also a lot of benefits. It can boost your growth hormone more than almost anything, I think. It can boost your testosterone, cardiovascular benefits. So I think actually it's going to aid in obviously your athleticism, but also your physique and your overall health, your overall functioning. Anything for the test. Yeah, let's finish some more. I'm just guessing what's about 100 meters, and we'll just do 10 of those. And it's just fun. It's just fun to not just do weights and not have it hurt my gains. Be able to get the best of both worlds. That sometimes happens. Overcommit. Well, that's all I got for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this was helpful, entertaining, and mostly educational to help improve your life. If you're interested in joining me, wanting to work with me one-on-one to get your best physique, optimize your health, custom plans for you, I work with you one-on-one throughout the whole journey, and a little bit of mental development, because nobody doesn't get jacked because they're physically incapable. It's just all up here. So if that sounds like something you're interested, if you do want to work one-on-one with me, I'm going to leave a link in the description of video describing my one-on-one coaching. Either way, I hope you guys stay disciplined, do the healthy, good choices, make the good habits, because it really does make your life better, even if it doesn't feel like it in the moment. I hope you guys take care of yourself and thrive in this world, which is honestly hard to do so now. It is not the norm. That's all I have. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.